You have probably heard that it's very important to have strong glutes. But why? Why do you have to have strong glutes? First of all, let's start at the hip, where the glutes are. They surround the ball and socket joint, which helps provide stability of the hip, which can help with walking, and can also help support strong balance. It also helps you avoid what we call Trendelenburg gait, or kind of a waddling gait, because it helps keep the pelvis level. Something else, because it helps keep the pelvis level, it can help you avoid low back pain or low back problems. On top of that, because the hip is essentially the control of the femur, the direction of the femur and the movement of the femur, it also helps the direction of the lower part of the lower extremity, helping you reduce your risk of knee pain and ankle pain. So the glutes kind of work their way up the chain, helping you avoid low back pain. They help you in the actual hip joint itself, and they help you further down the chain, helping you with better position of the lower extremities for better knee and ankle position for improved strength and reduced pain. So let's jump into some exercises. Okay, now that you know the importance of glute strengthening and why we need to do it, let's jump right into the exercise. You do need one thing for this. It's a stretchy band. So you'll notice this one is not tied yet. I'm going to tie a knot in it. Once you've tied a knot in it, should be a double knot. You want it nice and tight so that the band doesn't slip. You can also purchase ones that are already looped, but this is essentially just a stretchy exercise band, okay? Make sure that knot's nice and tight. After that knot is in, you can sit down and loop that on. I like to start out with putting it around just above your knees, okay? Just above your knees. You'll want something to grab onto. Chair works just fine. So what you're gonna do, you want a little bit of tension in that band. You're gonna have a little mini squat, and you're going to do side steps. Side step, and then return, side step. So you're kind of just stepping side to side. It's very important that you move the leg slowly. If you do it quickly, then the band is just swinging that leg in. By moving it slowly, it allows for contraction of that muscle, okay? So we're really trying to work the glute here. Nice, controlled, slow movement. If it's too easy around the knee, you can actually lower that and step further. See, it creates greater leverage. The band has greater leverage the lower it is on the leg. So by doing all the way down low, it makes it more difficult. Something else you can do is make the band smaller. You see that it's a little tighter here now around my legs. Step, step. I like a little bend in the knees, a little bend in the hips. You can hang onto a table or countertop. Doing this right in front of a countertop is really beneficial because that way you can hang onto it all the way across, working side to side. So this works kind of more of that gluteus medius, which is helps with lateral hip movement. It also helps with hip drop when you're walking, helps you not walk with a waddle. Also, for improved push-off and improved gluteus maximus, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it forward and back. So you're right here, a little bit of gap between the legs, so spacing between the legs, and you're going to step backwards, backwards, forward, forward. I want you to work it nice and slow. If you have a countertop, you can work all the way across your countertop and forward, nice and slow. Again, a little bit of bend in the hip. Keep the straight back though, don't bend or slouch. Nice and tight there. These are monster walks. I like to do them forward and backwards as well as side to side. Again, if you do them fast, the band is really doing the work. It's kind of swinging the leg. So it's important that you have slow, controlled movement. If you have a band that's not resistive enough, maybe you've got that band all the way down to your ankles and you're doing the exercises, you do it for a minute or two, you're not getting any kind of burn in those glutes, then maybe you need a band that's a little bit more resistive. The different colors are different resistances. You can look that up when you buy them, which ones are which. Again, backwards, nice and slow. And forward, nice and controlled. Keep a good space between the legs. I'm gonna face the camera and do the forward and backwards. So you're trying to keep the knees, try not to swivel that knee in or anything. Keep the knees kind of pointed forward and backwards. Nice, controlled movement. Hang on to a countertop again, safety first. Don't get tripped up in this band. Keep a chair close by so you can hang on to it and so you can sit down to get that band off if you need. This will help you build up those muscles in the glutes. If you want more exercises for the glutes, check out the video up top here, or if you want to work on your balance, check out the bottom video there. That will help you, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for viewing.